Listen closely. Does any one of the following characteristics describe your classroom? Number 1. Your lesson plan is technology-free, could have been used with students 20 years ago. Number 2. Your school is cutting budgets left and right, and you really do not have the funds to purchase new programs. Or number 3. Your students are obsessed with their phones and MP3 players, but you cannot get them to be fully engaged in class. If any of these options describe your class, you should pay close attention, because you may be able to solve all of these problems after viewing the video. This presentation will cover the following items. First, what are Web 2.0 tools? In this section, you will hear about some examples of Web 2.0 tools. Next, why should I use Web 2.0 tools in my classroom? In this section, you will learn how these tools can help to improve your class. Then we will move on to creating a wiki space. In this section, you will learn about how to set up your own wiki space in only a few short steps. Then we will move on to, is it safe to let my students collaborate in a wiki? In this section, you will learn about the safety features of a wiki, which you can control. Then we will move on to using Google Maps. In this section, you will learn how to sign up and create a Google Map. Then, grading from Google Maps. In this section, you will learn how to use the features of Google Maps to streamline grading. And finally, creating a masterpiece. In this section, you will learn how to create a mash of different videos. Net generation students learn differently than students from the boomer generation. Previously, students were willing to sit in a class and take notes or listen to lectures. But today's students are of a different breed. They want to be able to create and to network and to use technology. According to DiscoveryEducation.com, Web 2.0 is about revolutionary new ways of creating, collaborating, editing, and sharing user-generated content online. It's also about ease of use. There's no need to download, and teachers and students can master many of these tools in minutes. Some popular Web 2.0 tools for education are wikis, which according to Dictionary.com are websites that are developed collaboratively by a community of users, allowing any user to add and edit content. Social networking sites such as Facebook and MySpace. Blogs, which Dictionary.com defines as websites on which an individual or group of users record opinions, information, and other things on a regular basis. Finally, there is a program called Google Maps, which allows for students to create interactive maps and learn 21st century geography. Now you may be asking yourself, why should I use Web 2.0 tools in my classroom? One of the main reasons for the use of Web 2.0 tools is to increase student engagement. According to Mandernach and Taylor, deliberate, well-designed integration of Web 2.0 tools can encourage active learning, promote collaboration, increase student-faculty interaction, and enrich the educational experience. For example, blogging, a Web 2.0 tool, engages students in active learning, increases student and teacher relationships, increases higher-order thinking skills, and improves flexibility in teaching and learning, according to Ferdig and Roller. Net generation students need to be able to express themselves creatively instead of regurgitating facts. Knowledge has now become the ability to create and identify important information, not memorizing information. Think about it. Any student that can fully use Google now has the knowledge of a genius, because they have the knowledge to Google it. Creating a wiki space is easy to do. The first thing you must do is go to wikispaces.com and register for an account. Once you've created an account, the fun starts from there. From there, you can easily create your own class wiki. You can choose your own name for the wiki, and you can set permissions as to who can edit and who can view your wiki. When it comes to editing your wiki, it is as simple as signing in and pressing the Edit tab at the top of the page. Make sure to press Save following each revision in order to keep your wiki up to date. Permissions are a very important part of student safety when using a wiki in the classroom. When setting up the wiki, you can choose to make your wiki public or private. If your wiki is public, anyone can view it. If it is private, it will only be visible to those you invite or allow to join your wiki. You are also the administrator of the wiki, which gives you the ability to control all aspects of the wiki, including posting and editing privileges. Wikis collect and store a log or history of all revisions that are made. This means that if a student posts something inappropriate, you will have evidence of their wrongdoing. And on the positive side, you can also see what students are working on and when they are working on it to track their progress. Finally, if anything ever gets deleted from the wiki, you can always restore to a previous version, because each version that is saved is able to be recovered. This allows for the teacher to have total control over the wiki space. Using Google Maps is easy and simple. First, you must register for a Google account, which is free and only takes around 5 minutes or less. Once you have created your account, you can go to the tab that is labeled Maps. After clicking on Maps, you will be able to hit Create Map, and then you will title your map. Please refer to the video and the resources at the end of the presentation, Google Introduction Map, to learn how to use place marks and enter descriptions. Finally, you can also collaborate with one or more students using the same map and working within a group. Please refer to the video and the resources at the end of the presentation, Collaborating using Google Maps. By using Google Maps, all of those stacks of papers that you would take home are now safely tucked away on the internet, and you have proof that the student did or did not turn in the assignment. Students can upload pictures, videos, and other descriptions that can be directly inserted into the Google Map. It becomes a one-stop grading shop. This will allow you as the teacher to have to only search in one place for their assignment, the Google Map. In addition, for quick reference and the ability to skim through the student's materials, all the student-added content is clearly shown in a box to the left with all of their links and descriptions, so you do not have to search the entire map. Finally, collaboration is key. Students can be divided into groups and can share or collaborate on projects. This means that you can grade one map with an entire group's project in it. As we have learned today, Web 2.0 tools can help your students to create. Another example of a great Web 2.0 program is Masher.com. Masher requires you to sign up for a free account, and then you can start creating videos that contain either stock footage that they provide, or you can upload your own movies. Once you have picked your movies, you can drag and drop music, skins, and visual effects to create your own mash. One interesting way to allow your students to create a mash is by allowing them to download YouTube videos. They can do so using a site called SaveYouTube.com that will start allowing them to download their video. Once students download the video from YouTube, they can cut, trim, and edit their clip in a free program called Windows Movie Maker. Any movie that they take or download can then be uploaded to Masher, where it can be used to create a masterpiece. This will allow students to create meaning and interpret events instead of regurgitating facts. I hope that you've enjoyed this presentation, and if you would like to research this topic further, you can use the resources, website, and images slides to help you to continue your Web 2.0 journey. Good luck.